This is Zhang Li, and today I want to talk about the business model canvas for Midigators. Midigator is a chargeback reporting and management solution designed to keep the business protect. It provides real-time merchant account merchant account monitoring and fights chargeback to win the revenue back. Its analytics enable people to take preemptive action against chargeback to keep their merchant account healthy and profitable. Midigator's unparalleled reporting and pretend management technology save valuable time, allowing people to focus on what's important. Historically, businesses have 23% to get their revenue back. With Midigator, they can increase the number to 80%. This is the business model canvas I made for Midigator. Now, let's focus on the value proposition. For value proposition of Midigator, the unique value they have is is they can minimize revenue loss for the users due to chargebacks. Many companies, especially large business companies, have payment department for return and chargebacks. With Midigator system, companies can reduce the manpower of these things. An advantage for Midigator is that they will reduce the cost of the system by doing things automatically. Other things the Midigator provides is custom analytics and report on chargebacks traits. This is kind of like a consulting business for their consumers. For this consulting business, they will let people know about like which bank, which country, and which kind of things will lead more higher chargebacks and why may lead to that result, and how to improve to get a reduce of the loss of revenue. Now the customer segment. The customer segment that Midigator has are business directly sell to the consumer that take digital transaction and credit card payments, and they will emphasize on the highly technology companies, for example, online retail or online shops. Basically, every website that you will buy things and request for the money back will be potential customer for Midigator. Channels. Midigator has its own website and explain their business in detail and how they will help their clients. Also, another really important way that Midigator use is client distributors. So, what is client distributors? If one works for a payment process industry use Midigator system, they are highly likely to introduce the system to their coworkers, and then the coworkers might try to use Midigator system. Many consumers don't really want to have a relationship with them. The consumer wants to pay them and let them deal with all the troubles that may involve in the with the chargeback disputes and returns. Users don't want to think, see, or do with the whole process. This will lead to Midigators to have a close but flexible relationship with their clients. So the way that Midigators get money is that their user will choose a preferred solution for their own business, and then they pay Midigators for the use fee each month. With different organizational size and chosen weights, the monthly fee will be different. The key resources are still human resources. First, software people, those who made the system platform and provide service to their users. Second, chargeback process expertise. Those people know the whole process of chargebacks really well and can deal with all the troubles that may come to the case. So, for the partnership that Midigator has, there are three main partner areas. First, financial companies, for example, credit card providers. Midigators work with them to deal with the chargebacks disputes, and software companies. Midigators need to transform its chargeback and analytics system into a connected CRM platform in order to let the clients to know them and either to use their system. Finally, the client distributors. This is what we have taught in channels. This can help the Midigators to get and maintain their users. The main activities for Midigator are develop and maintain platforms. they need to keep the platform that can be used for their clients for chargeback process. These activities will not need a lot of machine learning and analytics process since Mitigator will use automatically system to deal with the chargeback process instead of like the expertise to manually look through all the cases and get the report. So what they need to pay is the fixed cost and the variable cost. The fixed cost will be the people's salary, the office rent, and the utilities fee. And the variable cost is what I thought is the travel fee. Maybe like the workers need to travel around the world and introduce their products to their potential consumers. Now, for the value proposition design, when you use mitigators, users can get the benefit of don't need to deal with the chargeback process because many companies have a lot of pain with build a team of chargeback process and they need to always hire those people as the business going on. But those people will not help business grow. And what they do is just reduce the loss of their revenue. And there might be some hidden problem as the time passed, and you will not know how much it will cost for if those problems have happen. The customer may use Mitigator to fight fraud, or they may want to save their time and focus more on their own business. So, get help from Mitigator will let users know what they will cost for chargeback because the cost is fixed for each month, and they will have expertise in mitigators for the chargeback process to work for them for their cases, rather than build their own team and train their team and manage the team. Mitigator will provide individual solution to each user, and they can better fit their companies and can earn back the revenue lost. The products they provide are web application and email notification to their user, and Mitigator can automatically automate through the chargeback dispute process. This is the business model canvas I made for Mitigator. Thank you for watching.